what his main argument is about global warming. Are all the scientists wrong? Because it's overwhelming. The scientists in all the different Japan, England, India, China, Canada, you name. Did I say Great Britain? France, well, all the countries that have any kind of scientific groups, and that do scientific research. Japan does, Great Britain does, agree that global warming is happening. So let's go over science again, and I guess we have to start with the least controversial, and do we debate? So. Or do we do both sides? Because, science is never sure, right? There's always doubt or something. There's always doubt, always questions. But let's start with the heliocentric, theory. We'll just call it a theory. The heliocentric theory of the solar system. Now, Scott, we could hear the other side. Maybe Trump has a different, or Scott Pruitt. Who's the head of EPA? Scott Pruitt? No, he got canned. Because of massive corruption, he got canned. So whoever's the head of EPA or NASA, they got some flunky guy in there. Flunky guy who's not even a scientist, head of NASA. Right. I've forgotten his name now. But yeah, as far as we know, this is pretty much agreed on. The sun is the center of the solar system. Now, Scott, we can debate this. I don't know. The numbers are not quite. Judith Curry's numbers are a little off on where the Earth is in relation to the sun. It could be. I don't know. It could be a different kind of thing. Maybe the Earth is flat. Flat. Maybe we should talk to some flat earthers. Oh, that's another thing. Okay, so the Earth revolves around the sun, and the Earth is a sphere, or yes, it's a sphere. We think it's a theory. It's only a theory now because we're not sure. And there are a lot of people who think it's. There are a lot of people. No, there are some people that think that the Earth is flat. It's like a big disc. It's a disc. Goes, yeah. Well, and then, okay, so I get the heliocentric thing. The Earth is round, a sphere, let's say, sphere, and it rotates. And what other thing? Oh, gravity. Now, that was a controversial thing with Galileo and gravity, and Newton, Galileo and Newton. And there was some debate with the church. It wasn't with other scientists. That's how Fox News misrepresents this. It wasn't other scientists who were disagreeing with Galileo and Newton on gravity. It was the church. It was the Catholic Church that banned Galileo's book and actually imprisoned him. Right? Okay, so we got gravity, heliocentric thing. Who knows? We might spend some time debating this. Maybe we have to research this more. Maybe we should have researchers look into this idea, make sure it's correct. Judith Curry could do it. Okay, and then now we get to more controversial things. Let's say the evolution. Okay, evolution. Let's see, Charles Darwin, and there were some other people that came up with the similar notion. Darwin published it and was more thorough, etc. And so the idea that evolution occurs now, a lot of Republicans don't think that because it's not in the Bible, and it makes man another form of life, another species. So we could debate evolution. Maybe you should, Scott. We could debate evolution. Now we're up to, okay, so we've gone through those, evolution, gravity, heliocentric view, the Earth is round. Now we're into the global warming debate. Oh, can I remind you people that Trump does not read? Scott, Trump does not read. He doesn't use computers. He doesn't use computers. He doesn't use email. He doesn't know how to Google. He gets all of his information from Fox and Friends. He gets all of his information from Fox and Friends, Scott. Hey, that's cool. We wanted a president. We want that blonde chick in the middle, and then the black-haired guy on the right, and the blonde-haired guy on the left, so we know we get really heavy-duty news there on Fox. Fox Friends. Okay, so Trump doesn't know about the computer, how to use it, doesn't know Google, doesn't know email, doesn't read memos, doesn't write memos. Sorry, Scott. I hate to. I'm bursting your bubble on that. So maybe Trump, who lives lives like he's 1950. I think he's stuck in a time warp, 1950, where white people pretty much ruled the situation, ruled things, and men were men and women shut up. 1950. That's the year. He's stuck in that. He hasn't progressed beyond 1950. Pardon me, Scott. Scott, listen, you're doing this daily videos. You're going to drive me nuts. It's just so stupid. The president is so stupid. Let me think. So he's lost his chief of staff. He's lost the secretary of defense. Well, who's he lost? Secretary of, UN ambassador he's lost, resigned, fired. I don't know. It's just total chaos over there. Yeah, he's a great manager, Scott. Great manager. Really good. He's lost almost all of his staff. Oh, interior guy resigned, Zinke. He's gone. EPA guy, he's gone. Great management. Scott, I don't think that Donald Trump could manage a McDonald's. I think it would be very hard for him. Sorry. So you'd have to read. You'd have to talk to people. You have to listen to people. Talk, listen. He couldn't fire everybody at a whim because I don't know, you'd have to close down the McDonald's every now and then. You'd probably lose money, right? Okay, well, sorry. So where were we? Oh, scientific revolutions and scientific things. So I'm global warming, theory of evolution, theory of gravity, or the law of gravity. Go the law of gravity. The heliocentric model of the solar system, and the discovery that the Earth is round. The Earth is round; it rotates. Blah, blah, blah. Even the Greeks knew that. So thanks, Scott, for nothing. God, thanks for wasting all of our time and telling us how great Trump is. By the way, he's going to have a hard time getting through the next 2 years. There are going to be a lot of indictments. Okay, thanks.